This is what we're going to get started on. Sound deadening. I'll just give you a bit of a walk around. So that's the engine bay, nice and painted. I've taken out all the masking material, and the interior, we've got all that sorted now, so the floor's all done. All the dash, that's good. So the next stage, we're going to put some sound deadening in. These side pockets, they came out okay, they're nice and glossy. There's a couple of runs in it, but I'll sort that out later. I might not even bother. We'll see how we go. Boot isn't looking too bad. Parcel shelf, there's a bit of shrink back on here, but that's going to be covered anyway, so I'm not concerned about that really. And from what I've looked up so far, there's quite a fair bit of the interior actually does get covered by trim, and it's pretty much only the side pillars where the seat belt's attached to, and also just below the rear windows. These pillars here as well, that bit, the blue here, you'll see that, but everything else actually gets covered. Now onto sound deadening. The type I'm using is the Beautiful type. I'll just show you the box again. From what I've seen so far, use any sound deadening as long as it contains butyl, because it makes it easier to remove at some future point, where some of the cheaper ones just don't come off that easy. So that actual box was 50 Australian dollars, and I'll see how that goes. I can get more if I need it, but I'll use it generously. So that'll go in the dash area, under the firewall, on the floor. I'll put some on the seats, and the reason why I left that stuff up there, it's because the headliner needs it to sort of like grip the metal bars in. It'll stay up there easier. So we'll probably still squeeze in a bit of sound deadening up there, but I can do that before I do the headliner. Alright, so let's get started. Alright, let's have a bit of a walk around. So we've finished putting the sound deadener in there. So I've used up the whole box except for one sheet, and I've got a bit of pieces left over too. So I've done the bulk of it. Now, from what I've seen online, a lot of people don't uncover the entire floor because it's up in the firewall. I've done pretty much the whole thing. I've just used up a few scraps where the pedals go. Put whole sheets, 4 whole sheets on the floor, plus extra ones in the back there. The reason why I didn't go under the seat, there's a couple of drain holes under there. So I need to sort out whether they should have rubber bungs in it. But there's access to those. I may end up putting some up on the roof, but I'm not too sure at this stage. We'll sort that out before we do the headliner. But that's the bulk of the sound deadening done now. I left larger spaces near where the heater brackets go, because one thing that people like to do is inspect those to make sure that it's a genuine Cooper S, so to make sure that they are spot welded on and not just riveted on. So left a bit of room around those for inspection, and yeah, there we go. So I think the next stage will be the wiring harness. That'll be the next thing that's got to go in now.